Okay, so here's the status on all my mango trees 2 months after the fact, after the freezing on February 1st. This is the honeycast, zero growth. I mean, all these trees have been covered, their trunks were covered, wrapped rather, and the trees were also covered. This honeycast, it was wrapped all the way to that area, but no growth on it yet. Now the Mallika, that one, it's a really small tree, so I had no hope for this. And look at this, it's pretty much crumbling, right? But guess what? Check this out. There's growth right there, and there's growth on the other side, just a little bit right there. So Malika's starting to come up, and these are both above the graft, which is right down there. So that's good news. Malika's going to come back. The problem is they're branching out all the way in the bottom, so I'll have to shape them a lot, but at least it's not a loss. So this is the sugar loaf. This one, it's showing a lot of growth on the bottom here. Those are all new leaves coming from all around, from all sides of the trunk. So this is going to be a really plush tree. So the Kari star fruit, there's no new growth on it yet. I'm not gonna remove it, just gonna leave it there, see what happens. Maybe it takes a little bit longer, who knows, we'll find out. So the original banana, I chopped down because it was completely gone. The insides were really moist. That you see that in the center right there, that's where the trunk was. Then all of a sudden these two pups, they came out of nowhere. So got rid of one and I got two out of them, and this is just in the last month they've grown to about 3 feet now. The guava is completely dead. So is that guava. That's a Ruby Supreme, and that one was pink, I think. So the Bombay was the first one to start, one of the first ones to start coming out and with growth. And look at this, there's a lot of growth everywhere on the Bombay. It's really coming out strong. All those are new shoots coming out. Now I want to show something here. That is the topmost right there, and right above it, if you look right there, that's where the beetles have been going in and pushing that dust out, or that tail off it. So that's maybe 6 inches above that. I'm curious to see if any of the new growth comes up right about where the beetles have been going in, because that's indication of there not being any sap in there, so the beetles are able to attack the wood. So you kind of think that it's dead wood. So I'm waiting to see. I haven't found the beetles anywhere below the growth, so I'm curious to see if there's anything that comes up right above, right about where those beetles have gone in, if the growth comes in over there. But Bombay's doing pretty good so far. So on the M4, I removed this plastic protective cover I had for the trunk. Looks like the lawnmower guy's been smacking it big time, and you can see that the marks over there on the bottom. So I'm gonna have a talk with him. But this is the M4 that was pretty much gone. I thought I lost it, and then I see this underneath that plastic cover, all this new growth. The M4 is coming back with a vengeance, and I love it. I was waiting for this tree to fruit so badly. It had like 10 fruit set on it last year, but dropped all of them. Um, I take that back. I think it was stolen because I didn't see anything on the ground. It was all stolen, I think. So M4 is a surprise, and I'm so glad I didn't cut it down even more. So the coconut cream was the first one to start pushing out the growth, but it's growing the slowest also. But it's looking good. I'm gonna have to trim it down a little bit, once it starts pushing out more growth, I think. So far, nothing on the Venus. No growth at all, but looks like the lawnmower's getting to this again. With the edger lawnmower guy. I need to talk to him because he's destroying it. So no growth on the Kesar. Here's the thing now, all the way to the bottom, I see those darn beetle tracks right there. So I don't know if I'm gonna have any growth on this. We'll have to, well, above the graft line anyway. I'm gonna have to wait and see. So far, Kesar is the worst when it comes to surviving a freeze. But the one that got damaged the quickest during even small frost seems to have pushed out some growth, which is the Alfonso. The cashew tree is a goner, I think, because there's no growth on this. Nothing at all. Oh, I'm going to leave it there because I'm not losing anything. So, this tangerine tree, here's a different story. It had the greening disease. Kind of like these curled leaves right there. Right there. And when the freeze happened, all of a sudden it started to sprout out new growth, healthy leaves. I was about to remove this tree and put a mango tree on there, but look at all this new growth, and they're all healthy. So I've been getting rid of all these greening leaves, I guess, and hoping that the new growth takes over. Let's see how that works. So there's the Alfonso. Now there's this one spot that it was growing out of on the bottom. I had to surround it with bricks so the lawnmower guy doesn't get it. But look at all those beetle tracks right there. That's disappointing to see. That means it's pretty much gone all the way down until there. Hopefully that new growth we saw on the bottom, right below that bottom beetle thing, will come out. So the dot, not a single bit of growth. This was one of my thicker trunks. It was a pretty huge tree, but not a single bud pushing out. That's a disappointment. So this is a sapodillo. No new growth. All the leaves are gone. I'm really hoping I don't lose this tree, because this tree is a slow grower. And I've been caring for this tree for a long time now. This is the third year. And it had only grown maybe a foot and a half or 2 feet. But not much hope there for this one. But, still hoping a little that it comes back.